You've met my husband.
And you've met my wife.
Now it's time to meet S&M.
Melanie and I met for the first time ever in 2009 in Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
It was at a local wrestling show where I was competing in the ring.
I was a huge fan, and she legit was my favorite performer, so I made a sign for her.
He was the first one ever to make me a sign, so I asked him if I could keep it.
And we then took a very memorable photo together, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Later on that same year, we moved into an apartment together and started building up our lives.
At that time, we were both working full-time jobs, me as a construction worker and her as an accountant.
In 2011, 2 years into our relationship, we decided to tie the knot and get married in front of all of our closest family and friends.
It was a nice celebration of our love, and the ceremony was held at the same exact place where we met for the first time.
On our honeymoon, we visited a few American cities, including Orlando, Florida, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and New York City.
It really ignited our love for traveling, something that we still love to do to this very day.
Having met through the wrestling business, Sweta and I decided to start our own wrestling company, Crazy Hardcore Wrestling.
Over the course of 8 years, CHW became the #1 backyard wrestling company in the entire world, amassing over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube.
We even made it to the pages of Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazine.
Definitely one of our biggest accomplishments up to that point, and memories that'll last us a lifetime.
In 2016, we took a big step and purchased our very first home.
It was a fixer-upper, but over the course of the past few years, we've turned it into our dream home, complete with a downstairs gym that we call the Dungeon.
We also play music together. My instruments are bass, guitar, and keyboard, while Suede plays the rhythm guitar and also sings.
We were in 2 different bands together called Joint Production and Beyond the Ashes, and put on a handful of successful shows. And then the pandemic happened.
Yeah, just like many others across the world, the lockdown really put a stranglehold on plans, hobbies, including music.
Here in Canada, the restrictions were very severe, and it put an end to many of our traditions, including our Friday night game nights.
But like a phoenix, we rose from the ashes, didn't we?
We certainly did. Over the course of 13 years, my wife and I had always discussed the possibility of running our own business. And after that, we founded S&M Distribution.